Welcome to Miss Storyteller. I hope you enjoy the story. Carrying echoes of a sinister past. Shadows danced ominously, concealing secrets long forgotten. As the clock struck midnight, a sense of dread filled the air, foretelling the horrors that awaited those who dared to uncover the truth hidden within the walls of the haunted estate. In the heart of the mansion, two investigators had gathered, drawn by the allure of the unknown and the thrill of anticipation. One was Professor Nathaniel Blackwood, a renowned archaeologist with a taste for unearthing ancient mysteries. His piercing gaze betrayed a mind fueled by curiosity and a relentless pursuit of knowledge. Standing beside him was his faithful companion, Amelia Hawthorne, a fearless journalist known for her tenacity and unwavering determination. With her trusty camera in hand, she was prepared to document every detail of their perilous journey into the unknown. As they ventured deeper into the mansion, their footsteps echoed against the decaying floorboards, creating an eerie symphony that resonated through the halls. The air grew thicker with each passing moment, suffused with a palpable sense of foreboding. Suddenly, a faint whisper echoed from the shadows, sending shivers down their spines. Nathaniel's keen senses immediately went on high alert as he scanned their surroundings, searching for any sign of danger. "Did you hear that?" Amelia whispered, her voice barely audible above the noise of their surroundings. Nathaniel nodded grimly, his hand instinctively reaching for the revolver holstered at his side. "Stay close," he cautioned, his low voice urgent. With cautious steps, they continued down the corridor, their senses heightened as they braced themselves for whatever malevolent force lurked in the darkness. As they rounded a corner, they stumbled upon a door partially ajar, its hinges creaking ominously in the stillness of the night. Nathaniel exchanged a meaningful glance with Amelia before pushing the door open slowly, revealing a chamber shrouded in darkness. The room was filled with an oppressive silence, so thick you could almost feel it, broken only by the sound of their own breathing. Nathaniel raised his lantern, casting its flickering light into the depths of the chamber. What they saw took their breath away. The walls were adorned with ancient tapestries, their faded images depicting scenes of unspeakable horror. In the center of the room stood a pedestal, upon which rested a relic of untold power, the legendary Amulet of Azeroth. Legend held that whoever possessed the amulet would be granted unimaginable power, but at a terrible cost. Many had sought it, but none had returned to tell the tale. Amelia's eyes widened with awe as she beheld the artifact before them. "It's beautiful," she breathed, a voice filled with wonder. But Nathaniel's expression remained grim. He knew better than anyone the dangers that lay ahead. "We must proceed with caution," he warned, his voice tinged with apprehension. As they approached the pedestal, a sudden gust of wind swept through the chamber, extinguishing Nathaniel's lantern and plunging them into deep darkness. Panic surged through Amelia as she reached out blindly, her fingers lightly grazing the cool metal of the amulet. But before she could grasp it, a voice echoed from the shadows, freezing them immediately in their tracks. "Who dares to disturb the slumber of Azeroth?" it boomed, its tones sending tremors through their very souls. Nathaniel's grip tightened around his revolver as he scanned the darkness, searching for the source of the voice. "Show yourself," he demanded, his voice echoing with authority. A figure materialized from the shadows, its form twisted and grotesque. Its eyes glowed with an otherworldly light as it advanced towards them, its laughter echoing with madness. "You seek power beyond your comprehension," it hissed, its voice dripping with malice. "But know this, the amulet carries a curse that none can escape. You dare to tempt fate?" But Nathaniel stood his ground, his resolve unyielding. "We seek only the truth," he declared, his voice unwavering, "whatever the cost." With a wave of its hand, the figure unleashed a torrent of dark energy, enveloping them in its malevolent embrace. But Nathaniel and Amelia stood firm, their determination unshaken. With a defiant cry, Nathaniel raised his revolver, its silver bullets blazing with righteous fury. The figure recoiled, its form dissipating into the shadows as Nathaniel fired shot after shot, driving it back into the depths of the mansion. As the echoes of their battle faded slowly into the darkness, Nathaniel and Amelia exchanged a weary glance. Though the night had been fraught with peril so far, they knew their journey was far from over. As they looked around the chamber, however, they noticed that the amulet was gone. With more determination than ever, they ventured deeper into the heart of the mansion, ready to face whatever horrors lay ahead. For they were seekers of truth, and no darkness could deter them from their quest, especially as they had come so far already. And so, as the first light of dawn broke through the windows of the mansion, Nathaniel and Amelia pressed onward, their spirits undaunted by the terrors that awaited them in the shadows. For in their hearts burned the flame of discovery, illuminating the path to the mysteries that lay hidden within the haunted estate. As they delved deeper into the mansion's depths, the air grew colder, the shadows thicker, and the sense of impending doom was more palpable. They could feel the malevolent presence of Azeroth looming closer, its ancient power seeping into their very souls. They suddenly stumbled upon a chamber unlike any they had seen before. The walls were adorned with intricate carvings depicting scenes of unspeakable horror, and the air was heavy with the stench of decay. At the center of the chamber stood a pedestal once again, upon which rested the Amulet of Azeroth, its malevolent aura pulsating with a dark energy. They had found it once again, as much as it was apparently desperate to be hidden away. Nathaniel approached the pedestal cautiously, his hand outstretched to claim the artifact. But before he could grasp it, the chamber trembled, and the walls began to close in around them, trapping them in a suffocating embrace. Emilia's heart raced with fear as she looked to Nathaniel for guidance, but even he seemed paralyzed by the overwhelming terror that surrounded them. With each passing moment, the chamber grew smaller, threatening to crush them beneath its weight. Desperation clawed at Nathaniel's heart as he struggled to find a way out, but the walls continued to close in, their relentless advance unstoppable. With no other option, he clutched the amulet tightly in his hand, raining its power and feeling it surge through him like a torrent of darkness. In a last-ditch effort to save themselves, Nathaniel activated that amulet, unleashing its ancient magic in a blinding burst of light. For a fleeting moment, the chamber seemed to falter, the walls hesitating in their relentless advance. But it was too late. With a deafening roar, the walls collapsed in on them, sealing their fate within the heart of the mansion forever. Their screams echoed through the darkness as though they were swallowed whole by the ancient stone, their bodies entombed for eternity in the depths of the haunted estate. And so, the legend of the abandoned mansion lives on, its halls forever haunted by the spirits of those who dared to uncover its secrets. For Nathaniel and Amelia, their quest for truth had ended in tragedy, their names lost to history as mere footnotes in the annals of the mansion's dark legacy. Carrying echoes of a sinister past, shadows danced ominously, concealing secrets long forgotten. As the clock struck midnight, a sense of dread